Okay, good day again. Today our lesson will be about how to create or host a Zoom meeting. All right. So this okay. We'll keep this short. Try to keep this as short as possible. All right. So first we want to Google Zoom. The first one that come up will be Zoom.us. And click on that. All right. So the Zoom is free for the most part. There are aspects of it that you have to pay for, but we more focus on the free aspect of Zoom. So what you would do is click on sign up, it's free, alright, and we'll go ahead and fill out this form, right, and continue on and so on. Let me um, fill this out, although I already have a Zoom account, alright, continue. Right, you require to enter an email address, or you have alternative, you can sign in with Google. Alright, so if you already have a Google account, then you don't need to put an email address here. But if you have a Yahoo account or so on, you can just go ahead, enter the Yahoo email address and hit sign up. However, I'm going to continue using Google, or you can use Facebook. I'm going to click on sign in with Google. Alright, and there you go, my account is there because I already was signed up. If you have a Google account and it's not signed in the machine, then you'll be prompted to enter your Google account credentials. Alright, so this is how the meeting or the Zoom dashboard looks. Alright, so I can go ahead under my, if you look under my profile, you'll see all information about yourself, and if you go to meetings, then you can schedule a meeting, right? So you click schedule a meeting, type the topic, which is the name of the meeting. I'll let it remain as my meeting, and then you can put a description, which is optional, right? As was said, can write anything there. Right, and then you will state when will be the meeting. Alright, so the meeting will be today, which is the 11th of September at 3 p.m. Right, what's the duration for the meeting? Alright, Zoom has a thing now where the basic plan that is free is limited to 40 minutes, right, on the meeting with 3 or more participants. So if it is 2 participants on the meeting, then the meeting is unlimited. However, if it's 3 and beyond or above, then it is limited to 40 minutes unless you will pay for a pro account, which is about $15 per month. Alright, so what we'd have to do is change this from 1 hour to 0 hours and say 30 minutes. Right, it can remain at 1 hour, but please note that it will end before then. Alright, is this a recurring meeting? If you tap this, then you will select it if it's daily, weekly, monthly, or so on and so on. But this is not a recurring meeting, this is just a one-time meeting for me. Generate automatically our personal meeting ID. Alright, so you can generate, I want to generate automatically automatically. Then you will write a password for security, right? My password is 30. Just put a capital Q and a 1. Alright. Video. Is it on or off for the host? Yes, I want the video on for the host and I want it on for the participants. Right, meeting option, enable join before host. Alright, so if you want participants to join before the host is logged on, then you can do this. You can enable this option. Say for example, I'm hosting a meeting, however, you log on to the meeting. Say for example, a meeting is at 10 o'clock, but you log on from 9:45. However, I'll be logging on at 10. So this allows person to log on from before the meeting starts or before you log on. Alright, now you can mute all participants upon entry. Right? So as the persons log on, they're muted automatically, and you can automatically record the meeting on the local machine. So I don't want to record the meeting. However, if I wanted to, then I could have. Alright? Cool. Now, what you are required to do now is save this meeting. Right? So once you save it, then you can go ahead and click start meeting. Right? And then you have a waiting room and a password. Oh, but this will be all the details of your meeting. Alright, so you can go ahead and copy the invitation code. So say for example, I copy this meeting invitation. Right, so I just click copy meeting invitation, and then I can go ahead to my email. I could send it to somebody, I could WhatsApp it to somebody, whatever I want to do with this meeting code for persons to get to the meeting, then I will take that measure, right, for them to get to the meeting. Alright, alright, so once I have done this, then I'll go ahead and click. So if it is now 3 o'clock, or if I want to log on now because the meeting is today, to just keep just set up while the meeting before the other participants log on, then I can just click start. Right, so start this meeting, and then it will launch the meeting. Alright, so at sometimes, right, when you're using, sometimes when you're using it for the first time that you are creating a meeting, then you are expected to run the Zoom app, right? So there is something that you have to install first for it to work. It normally pops up, but if it doesn't, then you can go ahead and launch meeting from here and join from browser. Alright, so you can launch it from the browser. Alright, so join audio. So that's one way to do it. Allow. Right, and I'm in the meeting. However, I'll end this meeting now and show you the other way. Alright, so leave meeting. Alright, so let me check my scheduled meetings. Alright, alright. Give me a second here, let me check back for my link that I copied. Alright, so here's my meeting again. If I go back to meetings here, then I'll see my meeting here. So if I click start, then I can use download and run Zoom. Right, this is the most preferred way to do it, by using the Zoom client rather than the browser. Alright, so you click download and run, then you will get an application here, download it on your machine. What you have to do is click on it and install it. Right, so it will take a little time to install. It's a very small application. Alright, so let's just wait on it for a second here. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so this is, well, can cover this up. So this will be how your meeting will look. Alright, you can, when you click on join computer audio, then you will be able to hear other persons in the meeting. Alright, so if I want, I could also stop my video so no one else can see me. Alright, so if I click stop video, then no one else can. And if I click on mute, then no one can hear me. Alright, and if I click on unmute, then persons can hear me again. Also for the camera. Now if you notice, there is only one participant in this meeting, which is myself. However, I'll try to launch another. Alright, hold on, give me a second here. Let me launch another browser. Or rather yet, let me launch it on my mobile device. So I'll send an email to myself with all the meeting requirements that I just copied, if you remember. And hit send. Once it is sent, go back to my Zoom client at the bottom and just give me a second. Let me use my device to connect to the meeting. Alright, so I'm currently connected to the meeting likewise. If you notice, you have, well, because I use the account on my phone and on my computer, it will be the same. However, if I start video, then you will see that it is recording here. Alright, so it's working perfectly. I'm currently muted by the host of this meeting. Alright, so here's a few things I would like to show you on this. You could go ahead and click on share screen. Right, with one participant you can share at a time. Alright, or you can share multiple participants can share simultaneously. Alright, so these are some sharing options where you can go ahead and share your screen with the participants that are viewing. Also, you can click on record here. If you notice we didn't click on it at the creation of the meeting, but we did. Alright, let me go ahead and turn off the camera. Alright, but we can do it now. Also, there are some reactions based on what persons say. You can either give an applause, right, or you can give a thumbs up, right, and it will be there. So technically there are some other things that you can go ahead and check out. There's also something up here called view. You can use a grid view to see all personnels at a time. Alright, so if you have a class of 30, then you can see all the 30 students here. I think it supports up to 49 persons in a view at a time. Right, but Zoom can handle 100 participants per session. That's on a free account. Okay. Alright, now you have a lot of things here in the security section where you can allow participants to, you can either lock the meeting, right, so no one can join. You can enable a waiting room, so persons will have to wait and for you to allow them to enter the meeting. You can allow participants to have the ability to share their screen or not, and also you can have participants be able to chat, rename themselves, unmute themselves, and so on. Also, you have an option where you can remove participant, right? And then you will see the tab over here who you would like to remove from the meeting. Say for example, someone is behaving disorderly, or someone access the meeting that shouldn't be there, then you can go ahead and remove them from there. Alright, and you see the number of participants, hosts, which is me, and the person here. We can ask to start their video, make them the host, or put them in the waiting room, or remove them, or chat. Right, so you can send messages to any single participant, or you can send it to the entire chat room, which is available. Alright, that technically covers it. There's a lot of settings here that you can go ahead and tweak for your general, for your video, right? Audio, share screen, there are a number of things that you can tweak here to suit your needs. So that's it for hosting a Zoom meeting and also creating a Zoom account. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.